Hello again, I'm glad to see you're back. Today we're going to have a look at this ESPRIT watch and I'll tell you what I think about it. Actually, I really have a good opinion on it. The model is 108271. Sorry for traces from the sticker, it's for sale. And those watches aren't mine, but that's gonna be our little secret. And I just wanted to show you guys what it is in case you aren't a collector with a very big budget like most of the guys on YouTube showing watches that are worth like a whole salary, and you're from like small countries like me and you just enjoy cheap watches, and you know that for a cheap price you can still get a decent watch. Anyway, the time is the same. A Rolex shows the same time every new watch on the earth will show. Usually I recommend you to just get Casio. Like every Casio is perfect. Casio is the best brand. Anyway, uh, let's get into it. So the watch is actually, the case is made of stainless steel, which is like one of the first things I always look upon. The back is screwed down. It says 5 ATM waterproofness, which I do believe it would be, even maybe more. Because you know, sometimes even Casio do that. They are actually more waterproof than what's said on the back. Let me look up, let me see the size, so I can have a better idea if you just saw it on a sale on eBay, because most of those watches are just only second hand. The diameter with the crown is 46 millimeters, and without it is 49. Sorry for this, but like I don't really use it a lot and I didn't want it to get a very expensive one. If you guys think I should, you can tell me in the comments. I actually think it does the job. The thickness is around 9.5 millimeters, almost 10, which is a good thickness, really. It's not very thick. The glass is just normal mineral glass, I think. I can't test it. And look to look in this way is 51 millimeters, which is good size for majority of the wrists. For smaller wrists it may appear larger, but it's a masculine watch. Not exactly this one, but it's a simple everyday watch. I just prefer something with more consistency on the dial, and those numbers here just break it up for me, but for someone else it might be good. The case is polished, the crown is pushed down, no screws, and it works well. It even have a little resistance when I'm doing that right now. I can feel there is some quality in this watch. I actually was thinking to put the watch on 10.5, but while I was a kid, my favorite position of the watch was like that, because it just reminded me of some mustache, guy with the mustache. Anyway, let's stop with the autism, let's watch the watch. What am I talking about? So, what's the thickness of the leather band? I think this is the original one, yeah, that is. It's very ugly looking. I'm not sure how we're gonna sell this watch this way, but maybe I'm not the one that knows best. Anyway, ESPRIT on the ESPRIT, actually not ESPRIT, on the band buckle. I think just the strap is not the greatest quality, but still, I can't see if it's branded or not. I think it is. I see the T. So maybe it is. It just looks disgusting. I don't want to even touch it over there. Probably just the glue meltdown, because it stays on the sun a lot. Maybe for years. I'm not sure. So the thickness of the strap that can hold is 20 millimeters. So if you have plenty of 20 millimeter straps, I think a Haki one, NATO Haki one would work great on it. Or a camouflage denim one. I have one with me. I can show you actually. This is the one I'm talking about. You can see how well it, I think, matches the watch. Like, gives it a lot more character, and the camouflage thing works because it matches with almost any yellowness. I don't know why my hand is like that. Maybe just pressing some nerves. I guess you don't care about it anyway. So yeah, I think it would have matched a lot better, but who am I to judge? I think the movement is the standard Miyota 20005 or maybe something of that kind. Like just the regular thing. There ain't any loom over the watch, but it just works the way it is. It's just simple, man. It's a fashion brand, I think too. At least the materials are fine. Like it's sold here for $25, my place, and I think it's worth it. I think this is the only watch that's worth it. Anyway, it's just an interesting watch. You can start a project with it, just using the stainless steel case, and this movement actually can hold the majority of the hands set, and you can just make a custom dial if you want to. And Q&Q superior, I think, I'm guessing I'm not saying it right. I'm sorry for my English. I guess I'm doing a lot of mistakes, but it's not my native language. And I'm trying my best, but I guess it's a good project one. The dial is just black, but it looks fine. Like the markings, everything is applied well. The colors are well. Like I said, the polishing. There is no loom on it, on the hands or on the dial. So as we see, the watch isn't as bad as I was expecting actually. For a fashion brand like that, the quality is fine. It really depends on what price point this is. But I think for around $20 is just great offer. Or if you want to make a custom one. Any questions about the watch or its quality or whatever comes to your mind about other watches in the comments, and I'll be glad to help you out with any questions you have about materials, movements, and like the overall quality, or if you have any recommendations about new reviews of watches you've seen I own or you just want to see on review, I would gladly appreciate your suggestions. If you stayed